Raynor, where do we have him?
Raynor, he's not bad. He's not bad. He has hit scan.
S tier.
You put bunkers with 2 Marines inside and spread them around. Then you have a regular army, air army, or ground army. And you can pretty much focus your attention on them. But they're not as strong as Mengsk's army.
Yeah, he literally just bad Mengsk.
So,
he's Mengsk, but worse in every way. Slightly worse.
So, B.
How about you, Suspender?
There's absolutely no way in heck that Raynor is down as low as Phoenix and Abathur. Raynor is pretty much explaining why I think that Mengsk should have been S, let's be honest, and the only reason that Raynor should be a tier below Mengsk is because Mengsk should be S and Raynor absolutely cannot reach S, but he definitely should be A. There's no way you could not put Raynor in A. You cannot put him with Phoenix and Abathur.
I kind of agree with Suspender here. I think the fact that Raynor has hit scan already puts him already a tier above Abathur and
he
Phoenix.
has repair.
But its regular army sucks.
And if you play P3, you can just use the Hyperion stuff.
And this is like the ideal map for being able to spam spider mines because it's so long, although the Purifier Beams make that annoying.
I wouldn't go spider mines, but yeah, I still think I can. I would go P3 here. Just kind of spam Hyperions.
I don't think his army is good. It's just worse than Mengsk, and
yes, but Mengsk should have been S tier in the first place.
Yeah, and I put him a tier below Mengsk.
He can't be a tier below Mengsk if Mengsk is A tier, because a tier below Mengsk is Abathur.
Okay, guys, how about this?
We would have to move both B tiers down a tier if we put Raynor in B
How about this? We put Abathur and Phoenix in C, and we put Raynor in B.
Why?
Because he's clearly better than Abathur and Phoenix, I think.
No, he's not.
He's better than them by a. He's definitely better than Abathur, and he's better by Abathur than Abathur by a greater margin.
I don't think he's better than Abathur. I don't think he's better than Abathur.
He's better than Abathur by a greater margin than he's worse than Mengsk. Abathur's going to have to put so much into defending his base. Jimmy has to put nothing into it.
I don't think. Yeah, but then on the field, Raynor's army is just weaker. And if you have a big army, you got a lot more to dodge the beam.
You can just float a barracks and patrol it around the patrol around the corner to make the Purifier Beam derp out.
You would have to know how to do that and get it there in the first place. But yes, you could do that with an Overlord too.
That's true.
Except that the Overlord won't get hit by missiles, whereas the barracks will.
The Purifier Beam is very slow, though. It's having a small army versus a big army doesn't really make that big a difference. The only thing that's a difference is an army versus a hero with a bunch of dashes of teleports. That realistically, that's what makes the difference with Purifier Beam, not do I have a big army or small army.
How about this? Raynor's bad Arcturus, but not bad enough to be in B, so they can both be in A. Except Arcturus is A plus and Raynor's A minus.
I think Raynor's he has his usual weaknesses of AoE. He gets wrecked by AoE.
I would just use P3 to be honest.
I would be fine using P0 here, honestly. The biggest difficulty spike is the second bot wave, where you just make sure you have Hyperion and Duskwings for that. And then after that, it's it's a slow map. You can have enough orbitals to just max out on Marines with 12 reactor barracks and be okay, well, anyways. Oh no, half my army got vaporized by a single wave. Anyways, it's back.
It's kind of a painful way to play, but if that works for you, I guess it works.
Submit to the way of JYK.
You mean? Yeah, so this was tough. So yeah, I agree that Raynor's worse than Arcturus.
Definitely. But that's because Arcturus has the single this. He has the next cheapest missile defense after I have repair beam, therefore I'm safe.
Yep.
Like, he's the next cheapest thing after free.
How about I just demote everyone below A tier? Artie goes in F. Doc. No, Zagara's not here yet. Never mind.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we need another tier down there.
Yeah, we definitely need another tier down there.
Like, honestly, this just comes down to the fact that, like, there's no reason for Manx to be down in A tier. There really is no reason for it.
Are you okay with putting Arcturus in S, Tutu?
I don't think he's S. Like, he can defend all the missiles. He has army, but still has to. He doesn't. I don't think he breezes through as easily as the S's do.
How about this?
I'm wondering who else you're putting in S then, because I would have put Manx as like the.
I would put Stukov in S. Stukov.
Stukov's not S.
Not S? No. Blasphemy.
That's surprising that you wouldn't put P3 Stukov in S, but I guess I can see it because Purifier Beam is like the worst environmental for P3 Stukov. Yeah, I can see why it wouldn't be S. But yeah, no, Manx I would say is the second strongest S easily. Only Karax can beat him out.
Zeratul stronger than.
No, not a chance. I would definitely not put Zeratul in S if Manx is in an S.
Okay, this one's tough. How about this? Raynor's defense is so good compared to Abathur and Phoenix that it almost cancels out how bad he is in offense compared to Abathur and Phoenix.
Okay.
That can work. That can be a case for putting Raynor in B. Like his defense is A and his offense is C. Whereas with Abathur and Phoenix, their defense are C and their offense is A. Something like that. That could be a case for putting Raynor in B, except in a different way than.
Jimmy's offense isn't that bad though. It's really not.
I mean, I don't know. Raynor, I've learned that Raynor's bio isn't really what it used to be, especially against the newer comps. Like Classic Mech, the Reaver Disruptor.
I'd rather fight. Well, Reaver Disruptor's an old comp.
Yeah, I know. But
Reaver Disruptor will wreck you so hard.
Yeah.
People should learn.
I'm okay with putting Raynor in B now. With that new line of thinking. His defense is strong enough, but offense wise,
I'm not satisfied with that. But like, no, the defense is just so much stronger for Jimmy. Like, and his offense, I think you guys are vastly underrating, even against Reaver Disruptor. Disruptors don't even one-shot Marauders if you have armor upgrades for their bonus hit points with Vanadium plating. Like, it's actually not as bad as people seem to remember. When you have no mutators buffing the wave, like right now, it's not as bad as people are, like, you guys are making out. Like, it's not that bad to play Bio Jimmy against all comps on regular Brutal, and that's what the waves are here, regular Brutal. You really can just A-move Bio. You just have to have enough orbitals, and you'll be fine. If you
need
are
macro.
Yeah, you need macro.
Yeah, your macro can be really sloppy though. Like, you literally, like, the thing is, because of how Jimmy's bio produces so fast, and like the only macro you need is once every 4 whole minutes you have to look back and drop mules, because it takes 4 whole minutes for a planetary or an orbital finish with fill up with energy. Wait, and that's real time minutes. So actually, in terms of co-op time, that's almost 6 minutes.
Well, the lost timing. If you don't drop a mule on time, it'll affect your actual on time income.
But you should expect to have a slush fund of like 10,000 minerals.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I might just have to do the. I might just have to do the put them in B for now, and then see if anyone else makes it an A or B, and then we'll definitely have to move around the guys in B and C. I think. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll have to make an executive decision to put
Okay.
Jimmy in B for now, and then we'll see later.